Now, the plans have been laid out and experts are reacting. Everyone agrees something needs to be done to improve mass transit. It's just a question of how all these plans would work. News Channel 5's Jesse Knutson is live downtown. Jesse, experts say it's a very lofty project.
Yeah, and an expensive one. A dedicated light rail system and an underground transit system under downtown will cost a lot of money and it will take a lot of time. But the hope is, in the end, it's all worth it. When you look around downtown, you see people, cranes, and a lot of cars. Too many cars. But the only way to curb that is to create a mass transit system that people will actually use. And at Lipscomb University, Andy Borchers thinks the mayor's plan could do just that.
If we can demonstrate early successes, then we'll get broader support. Right now, people generally in this town and in this state really don't know much about what mass transit is.
Changes in the bus system will be the easiest to put in place, but in the long term, the light rail and underground transit system may be the most used.
Well, I think it's a much needed thing. Traffic's just become horrendous in Nashville, and I think we need to be looking at alternatives to move people around in Nashville.
At Structural Design Group, they've seen their fair share of big projects, and they think the underground tunnel is definitely possible here in Nashville.
I think with our geology in the rock, I think that to some degree that's an advantage.
Bedrock will provide a good foundation for the tunnel system and the buildings above, but the city will have to go deep enough to avoid sewer systems and other tunnels already in place.
It could go as deep as it needs to. It probably is going to be somewhere 80, 90, 100 feet below the surface.
But that process will be difficult and take years to plan and execute.
There'll be excavation into the bedrock to lower the equipment, and it will be a large diameter tunnel. And the boring process will be a tedious and long-term process.
Now, a lot of questions still need to be answered. How big will this hole be in downtown underneath? Will they fit multiple trains in there going each direction, just one going one direction? Lots of answers, and it's going to take a lot of work, but it could be very interesting and bring a lot of people to downtown without having to fill this place with cars. Live in downtown Nashville, Jesse Knutson, News Channel 5.